It's Saturday, the 14th of March 2015. This is a share price chart for PanAust, a copper and gold producer on the ASX. Um, One of the better mid-cap stocks in my view. It's been really beaten up though for a long time now. It's been going down. Well, it's a 4-year downtrend, and I feel like we're really getting towards some sort of climactic action here. Um, I've drawn in this is the general downtrend, sort of in two halves here. You can see this midpoint been tested a few times, um, and just there was a takeover offer for the company, which the company rejected. So that was I think the offer was at 220, 230, and the company, I think if they'd gone for 270, if the offer had been up to 270, I think the company would have taken it, and a lot of shareholders would have taken it. But obviously that didn't happen, so that's why we've come back down again in the last year. When it broke through, this 150 mark was the line in the sand, and that's been the new range that's been created. This was a gigantic fall on really no company news specific information. I think it was down 30% in one day, which is almost unheard of for a stock of this size. It was $1 billion market cap at that point. And just in the last few weeks, this 150 level's become the ceiling, and we've seen any rally has been very, very weak. The volume on the downs a lot more strong than on the ups. And here if we see here, for example, this really large engulfing, and then all the way back down, and a little bit of volume coming in here, and follow through, but then the follow through up here not very strong at all. So when I got to this $1.30, it's a lot of selling coming back, and then now we're seeing it again. And even this, any strength is being sold into, so it's looking particularly weak. And I feel like there's something in the offing that it could become, with the copper price sort of showing signs of a bottom. I feel like PanAust could be coming back down to this $1 level. I don't really know why $1. There's no real reason for that other than when stocks in these large downtrends tend to be attracted to round numbers. That's just a rule of thumb that I've noticed looking at a lot of charts. But I think it's ready to turn, and the volume is starting to come back into the stock. So I think we're closer to the bottom, but it can be quite volatile. So you really got to pick your time for a stock of this size. It's quite volatile, and also it has quite a large correlation with the gold stocks, which is a bit strange because it is 80% of the earnings at least are from copper. So I'm expecting to see some sort of climactic action very, very soon.